What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Elude Stalwart Plays. Today we're going to be playing Path of Exile on our level 25 now duelist named Elude, and you'll notice he's no longer hardcore. I got to Brutus, the first boss, and pretty much died almost immediately. It's very sad. So I'm no longer a hardcore league member on Elude, our duelist, but we're going to pick up where I left off leveling in the forest encampment. Yeah, the forest encampment. Did you know you're never supposed to tell someone your password? Yeah, you don't want to sacrifice your account security for nobody or nothing. As soon as we get logged in, I'm gonna move myself maybe like over. I was watching Quinn69 and yesterday he kind of had his camera set up in the middle, so he had like the health bubble on one side and the mana bubble on the other. So I think we'll do that. And as soon as we load up here, we'll begin kind of levitating over that way. Oh, yeah, I wanted to show you guys the darkness that has befallen the land in the time that, what the hell? His back head is bald. You see that? Oh no. Everybody's naked, so we're still rendering in here. Hopefully that's not how my guy Current is gonna stay. Look at that. He just got half a head of hair. Okay, there he goes. That's why he has a hoodie on. And I guess so the hair doesn't clip through the hoodie, they just make you bald when you're wearing one. Great. All right, so let's get positioned here. I'm gonna start levitating here in a second. Ready? We'll get the webcam, and then whoa, what's happening? What's going on here? All right, this should be a good spot here, I believe. Make it to where you could still see the hit points. Let's see. Is that good? No, I need to be up just a tad more. How's that? Yeah, a little bit more than that. And I think we're centered. Let's go just a smidge more. Is that too much? Yeah, that's good. Okay. And if I need to, I'll make myself smaller as well. But I think we're gravy. All right, let's go. You can hear the effect of this darkness that has befallen the land. I got a one-handed sword before I logged off. Let's identify that now. There are 3 connected ones. Ooh, okay. I've been wondering, can you... Okay, so I'm kind of spec'd for Onslaught at the moment. I don't know how well my skills are actually spent, though. You'll notice I went mostly for passives, which from the way a viewer yesterday made it sound, that may be a pretty bad route to go. But I beelined it down the dexterity route, picking up wisdom and intelligence whenever it was there, to get down to ambidexterity. This is 50% increased attack damage with main hand and 20% increased attack speed with offhand. And it says all attacks deal 50% increased damage with ailments while dual wielding. So ailments being like bleed effects and poison effects, I guess. So we're gonna probably be picking up some bleeds and poisons soon. Next we got Graceful Assault. This is 20% increased attack damage, 30% increased evasion rating during onslaught, and increased onslaught effect by 20%, and a 10% chance to gain onslaught for 4 seconds on kill. So we spec'd into onslaught. I may get a little bit more attack damage and evasion rating, but I mainly went to this for onslaught. Now again, we come up here to fleet-footed. I got 20% increased evasion rating, 5% increased movement speed, 10% increased attack and casting speed if you've used a movement skill recently, and our movement skill is dash. 20% increased cooldown recovery, speed of movement skills. So our recovery speed for the dash is now 1.3 second cooldown. And then I just recently started working my way up into mana leech, increasing the total recovery per second for mana leech, and this makes it to where 4% and another 4%, which is 0.8%, so almost 1% of the damage that I do, I get back as mana. So if I hit him for 1 damage, then I'm gonna get, you know, or if I hit him for 100 damage, then I get 1 of that damage back as mana. And to give you an idea, I only have 270 mana, so it doesn't take much to top me off. We have an option here to get arrow dancing. I'm not going to do anything with projectiles. Maybe that's a bad idea, but there's also swift venoms, damage over time multiplier for poison, increased attack speed, 10% chance to poison with attacks, increased damage with poisons, and poisons I inflict deal 5% damage faster, or damage 5% faster rather. That could be one of the effects that we get to maybe make ambidextria or ambidexterity go off. We could also go into elemental weapon damage. We got options though. There are other things that we can go for around here, and maybe I'll just look at all the stuff connected to the current path and just kind of boost everything up that's actually touching. So this path here that I'm taking makes a little more sense. But yeah, we'll get to that as we go. Now we've identified this sword. This is a 4-17 sword. It gives crit strike, fire damage, cold damage, lightning damage, increased crit, 14% to cold resist, and let's see, it does 4-17 damage, but also 1-3 fire damage, 2-3 frost damage, and 1-6 lightning damage. I don't know if you're just supposed to add all those up, because if every swing does physical, elemental, frost, and lightning damage, then it could be at the very minimum 4, 5, 7, 8 on the low end. So an 8 damage attack that actually has kinetic, frost, fire, and electric all in one at the very minimum, or the maximum damage could be 17, 20, 23, 29 damage at the top end. That kind of makes sense, 8 to 29, because this is 16 to 30. Is it 8 really on the low end? That's not good. But it does have a chance to crit. And then this is 18 to 35. I don't think I'll replace what I have here, because 16 to 30 damage is better than 8 to... What was the top end? 29? Yeah. So this is okay. It's an okay sword, but I'm not gonna use it, not right now. And cleave. Yeah, I think we're already pretty much set. I just need to stash some stuff. I'm collecting trash, and you may judge me for that, but this is a fresh account, so I'm still learning. Bear with me, folks. I'll get there. I'm not a pro yet. It takes me longer than just a 1 day of running to become MLG gamer. All right. Let's go to the stash, store that. Now we're gonna get out and rescind this darkness. Into the caverns we go. We gotta find out the source of the darkness. I'm a supporter of the Stalwart Vanguard, and today's Elude Stalwart stream is brought to you by the Streamlabs merch store. It's where you can become a Stalwart Vanguard member and wear shirts and stuff. Okay, now ascend the ancient pyramid. It says there's a crafting recipe. It's already unlocked, I guess. So now we have to ascend the ancient pyramid. We found the ancient buried Val pyramid. Climb to the top and find the creature of the shadow. Now you'll see I got a lot of my mana reserved right now. I'm running precision here, and I'm running this right here. Let's see if I can get some tooltips. We got blood and sand active, so we're in blood stance right now. We can switch to sand stance if we want. Basically the way I've figured these to work is blood is single target to like 1 to 3 targets. Sand is AoE multi-target, where you're fighting like more than 5 targets. I'll switch between those depending on the situation, but we've got flesh and stone now being complemented by that. Now if we're in blood stance, it says enemies maimed by this skill take 13% increase physical damage, and nearby enemies are blinded while in sand stance. I take 9% less damage from enemies that aren't nearby while in sand stance, and nearby enemies are maimed while in blood stance. I don't know why I did it in that order, but basically stay in blood to maim, go to sand to not only reduce ranged projectile damage to yourself, but also to have a wider effect of your abilities. Oh, also this will make it to where if you're in sand stance, there's like a bunch of sand flying around you, so you're reducing melee range projectile damage, but you're also blinding nearby enemies, so they hit you less often, I guess. You'll see I have some buffed abilities here. I pretty much added onslaught to my static strike, which is doing lightning damage. There's a lot going on to it with it, but basically if I'm standing in orb of storms, then static strike's more effective. If I got ranged people I'm trying to deal with, I'll use a lightning strike, and that usually does a pretty decent amount of damage to enemies further away. And fireballs, I guess, for single targets further away. But it says I can't use vengeance for some reason. I need axes and swords. Hey, Charlie's28, welcome to the stream, man. He says, want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on adviewers.com. That's ADDVIEWERS.com. Appreciate that, man. All right, so we got that stuff sorted. We have an axe and a one-handed sword, which makes me wonder, why doesn't this work? Skill cannot be used. Chance to perform a swift counterattack. Maybe that's why. Maybe because it's a counterattack. Against all the enemies around you when you're hit. Weapon range increases the area of this attack. Requires a melee weapon. Yeah, so we have the ability to use it. We just aren't countering anything yet. It's a new build. I'm gonna try it out. We'll see how it goes. And let's get into it. We're looking for the top of the ancient pyramid here. Excuse me. Now we're teleporting build, so I'm gonna be teleporting. Ooh, scrolls of wisdom. And you'll notice there is like a little black animation that we're kind of following. It's showing us where the darkness is coming from. I didn't mention one of the reasons why my mana is being capped is not only that blood and sand modifying spell that I added, but it's also the it's like an aura that I have on. The aura is called Precision. That increases my accuracy, and nearby allies gain crit. So I'm kind of running that as well. I'm not worried about all those things. I'm just gonna kind of beeline it for the objective. All right, so that just circled full around. Let's go sand and take out a group here. A devourer? I don't know if we were doing damage to that guy. Yeah, we were. Not bad. Nothing too flashy, but not bad. We also get like that static aura. Oh, this is a guy. Now, I can't vengeance yet. I don't know what it's going to take to vengeance. They're pretty tanky, though. We lose mana really fast, though. Ooh, a chest? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, we're pretty strong right now. We have many power. I think it's that orb that really nukes my mana. That's kind of why I'm starting to spec into that mana leech, so I can kind of keep my mana up. Ah, looks like we got some targets here. Here we go. Get some molten armor. Get some mana. Get an orb down. So those are like little hunt objectives. Yeah, we got this guy, he's a hunter. He tames all these animals that we kill. These certain specific rare creatures. I assume they're rare. I don't know. There's something significant about them. Now I saw 4 little portraits, but we only killed like 1. Oh, it says we killed 3. There's 2 more still remaining. Ah, here we are. Let's hook around, horseshoe to the right here. Kind of head south. I think there's another creature over yonder. Oh yeah, your boy, he hits pretty hard. Put some molten armor. Make sure we keep our electric orbs. We're dying. Giant mana flask. Let's see, 250 mana. Ah, that's a better mana flask. Of course, like, our mana flask isn't really our problem with mana. The main problem we're having is that accuracy buff. Which honestly, I mean, do we need accuracy? Let's play without it for a little bit. I'm pretty sure I'm hitting well to begin with. Boon of the first ones. Oh, he's giving us life regeneration and life leech. So in blood stance, nearby enemies are maimed and they take increased physical damage. And then it says in blood stance you deal more area damage with melee attacks and have less area effect with melee attacks. Ah, okay. I deal more area damage, but I do less. Weird. Oh, I do more area damage, but I do less area. Damn it, that's hard to... I guess it's already just kind of written confusing to begin with, so... Pretty much just focus all of my damage into a smaller area. That's, I think, the gist of it. Yeah, we still hit those guys pretty easily. I don't think, having less accuracy is going to be too bad. I mean, we're already dexterity'd out, so honestly, we probably have way more accuracy than we need. All right, I was trying to see this whole map here to see if maybe there's a rare that I missed. And actually, it looks like there's a tunnel up north here, so let's follow the path and just stay north. Just trying to get that 5th beast for Einhar here. Or Einhar. I'm not sure how the pronunciation of that is. Oh no, it's a dead end. Gotta keep going. Looks like there was one way back at the start, even further north. I just went south from the start. So let's get some sprinty. Some sprinty. I'm sure there's a demon in here. Yeah, here we go. Now let's go to sand because we got a lot of projectile damage coming. And let's even now all this time I've not seen vengeance come up at all, so I'm not quite sure what the cheese is with that. Yeah, I still don't see vengeance. I'm gonna try to keep an eye on it. There's a war sword. That's a one-handed 16 to 30 physical damage. That's pretty good. Let's see what kind it is. Oh, 1 to 6 elemental damage. It got 2 greens. We would lose vengeance, but vengeance doesn't appear to be coming off. Chance to perform a swift counterattack when I'm hit. I think it's something that just automatically pops off. I'm not sure if there's something I need to do. if it's doing anything. There's a primitive staff. Going blood. Yeah, this is more just like a straight up like hit him with your 2 swords spec, and then fancy stuff will happen automatically. It's nothing very flashy. Oh, this is the ancient pyramid. Where's the animal though? A 2-stone ring. Still looking for the final beast. He's hiding somewhere. Chromatic orb. Don't mind if I do. Looks like he's coming here. There we go. Ah, here he is. What's up, bro? Let's use our big shield. Oh.
Now it is time for Aina to go to Aina business.
Gather around. Get some lightning damage out. Yeah, not bad. We're kind of tanky like this. Now, I'm not sure if during that whole encounter if Vengeance was even popping off. Combat Rush grant 20 more attack speed on travel skills that are not a close combat. Grants rush on hit. Yeah, I don't know. I need to be watching my buffs whenever I see rush and all this stuff pop off. I know that it went. So, I don't know. I may switch out Vengeance because I'm not quite sure how the mechanics work. Hey, Barry Fields, he says, "Hey, Ludo, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing?" I don't know what Ludo is. Maybe you mean Eludo? All right, we got Essence Sap here. 6% of attack damage is leached as mana on top of the 4% and the 4%. Well, 0.6, 0.4, 0.4. Eludo then. Thank you. Right on. What's up, man? You ever play Path of Exile here? 25% of increased mana, maximum recovery per second from mana leached. Mana gained from each enemy hit by your attacks. Yeah, so we're gonna have less mana problems now, hopefully. You specialize the witch. Oh, okay. I'm fairly new. I made it to like level 30 something, and then I've just returned to the game. So I'm kind of just starting over and relearning everything basically. So that's an 800 life flask. This is 640, that's 640. Yeah, I think we gravy. We got the final animal kill for what's his name, the hunter guy. I'm just gonna clear since we're over here. Let's see if we can maim this guy. Arigato. Our static does quite a bit of damage. I'm surprised by that. Well, 4 p.m. EST, the league be ended. Yeah! I titled the stream 6 hours till the new league. Pretty excited, man. I'm hoping to just kind of learn this new league along with everybody else. I don't have a lot of Path of Exile experience in general, and I don't really know any fancy builds or anything. I want to go through like a complete noob and just make my own mistakes with my own builds. And then maybe after I get familiar with the mechanics of the game, or I hit a wall where my build's just not working, I'll probably start looking up other people's builds and stuff like that. But as long as I can be self-sufficient and do this shit like I have been, I think I'll keep on doing that. But I mean, I'm collecting trash. Like I pick up a lot of drops unnecessarily and pretty inefficient gameplay. Have you tried linking Unleash to that spell? Unleash to what? The Static Strike? I'm currently running Onslaught, and I'm actually even spec'd into Onslaught in my talent tree down here. So I went with what is it, Graceful Assault here, and it's increasing Onslaught damage, and I have Onslaught kind of bound to Vengeance is close combat support. What is it? Somewhere I have Onslaught. Yeah, Onslaught linked to Lightning Strike, and it's also linked to Fireball, but I don't really do. Doesn't hurt to test it. Yeah, if I see Unleash, so far I've seen Maim, I've seen Onslaught, and then just like your general crit multiplier and mastery multiplier, like that type of stuff. But I'll keep an eye out for Unleash. I don't know exactly what that is. I'm gonna double back and head to the top of the pyramid now, trying to figure out how I got here. Seems like a dead end over here. Did I go all the way around? Are you for real? Alright, we're gonna have to go all the way around apparently. I don't see a way through. Let's kill these guys. Alright, how did I do this? Did I go all the way here? So... ah, okay. There's stairs here that lead over here. Yeah, and then around here. Let's go. This way. Now I know where I'm going. Kinda. Well, Unleash gem is available. Oh, okay. I have jewel sockets. Is that what that is? Or is it an actual like gem that you put in your weapon? I saw that my talent tree has gem sockets, but I've not seen any of those. I don't know exactly what gem sockets are. All right, come on up the pyramid. A gem to your gear. Oh, okay. What color is it? Is it like a green or a red? It's a blue. Oh, okay. That would be nice to put in place of this fireball, because I have Onslaught currently supporting Lightning Strike. I want to actually support a good damage dealing blue gem. I sent a link, look it over. Okay. This is the link. It says Unleash support. Seal redirects to here. Unleash support is a support gem which causes the support spell to generate seals while not being cast. The next time the user casts the spell will consume the seals. It's stored to cast the spell in rapid succession. So it'll use the seals that it stores to cast spells in rapid succession. It says support spell skills making their effect reoccur when cast. Cannot support skills with cooldowns. So this is a support. Okay. So I would switch Onslaught with Lightning Strike and then add Unleash to Lightning Strike as well. That'd be kind of crazy. Onslaught and Unleash together. Cannot support skills with cooldowns, triggered skills, brand skills, val skills, channeling skills, blade blade, totems, traps, blade. Cannot modify the skills of minions. Supported skills do 0.5% increased spell damage per quality percentage. Support spells can gain a seal every 0.9 to 0.7 seconds to a maximum of 3 seals. Sounds like a paladin thing, like Seal of the Crusader or Seal of Judgment. Okay. I'm gonna look for that. I've been looking for the actual every time I go to town, I'll ask the vendors that have gems what kind of gems they have, and I don't think I've seen Unleash yet, because I've been actively searching for blue support gems for a while, and it's like the one color that I don't see any support gems for. If there's like some specific place you can go get one, I would probably head there. It won't be available to you until Act 6. Oh, yeah, that's why. I'm in, this is my fresh character. I'm only in like, Act 2 right now, maybe through 3. I think I'm in 2. I can help you circumvent it. Oh, really? That would be cool. Or I just gotta like get boosted or something, or what is that? How does that work? There's an entrance over here. More stairs. We're ascending the pyramid, so it's probably good to take stairs every time I see them. Here's a buff mob. Superior Reeve. Ooh. Maybe I'll replace my Vengeance with that. Oh no, Vengeance is popping off. My bad. I see it refreshing. It's just not an active ability I can use. So honestly, I'd probably replace that. But I still can find a seller to get you. Okay, it says, hang on, that gem is available to a witch on Act 4, but I can still find a seller to get you the gem early if you're not SSF. Okay. Car Spry Jackal says, I've been arrested in my summer car. Oh no. My son is a criminal. So you can find a seller to get me the gem early if I'm not SSF. I don't know what SSF is. I don't think I am. If it's something I would have to toggle on, then I'm not. You up for buying it from a plater? Solo self-found. No, I don't think I am. And yeah, I'll buy it from a player. It was an accident. What'd you do, Car Spray? Well then, hang on. What does it cost? Like, is it Portal Scrolls? Scroll of Wisdoms? I noticed you buy from the vendors, it's like Orb of Augmentations and stuff like that. But I have plenty of those types of things if that's what's required. I'm just gonna keep trying to ascend this while you're doing that. Portal Scroll, don't mind if I do. Solo self-found. I wonder what are the benefits of solo self-found players? Pyramid Apex, here we are. Time to get wrecked. Dark Altar, obviously just push the button. Anytime you see a button, just push it. Then find out what it does after that. Just push it first. Just getting a lay of the land here. It's a little crafting recipe, don't mind if I do. It's already unlocked. Oh, this is kind of scary. What's happening? Kill Vol the Oversoul. Oh my word. Ah! Let's go straight for the range every time. Okay. No. That was ouch. Come on, get him. Come on. Something here hurts. Fuck. Dang. The Val boss. What level are you? I'm level 26. Yeah, the Val boss, man. Carspry said, I didn't know how to pay, so I thought maybe since it's a game, the gas was free. Oh, you were still in gas. Those spitters shoot chaos damage by the, okay, so the spitters shoot chaos damage and I need to watch out for them. The ranged, right? Maybe I should go sand stance. What the fuck? What the? Let's try this again. Let's go in with the shield. Is it those? Why am I getting one shot? That was a fuck your ass moment. Yeah. I don't even. Why am I getting one shot? I don't understand. Is it just I'm not? Do I not have enough hit points? Am I not geared enough? Okay, there's sand stance. Let's put flesh and stone on. Okay. What's your gear like? Probably not great. I got one yellow axe actually. 18 to 35 damage, 16 to 30 damage in the offhand. Evasion rating hood, 126 evasion rating. Evasion rating chest, 122. Evasion, pretty much evasion rating gear, 42 armor, and increased physical damage. It's my chest. Is my chest what's holding me back here? The dread skin padded jacket. Should I get something maybe with more armor or more shield? You're rocking a chest that is meant for another class. You're on standard still, right? Yeah, I'm on standard. Carspry says, now I've been waiting till I can sleep to pass the days faster. Talking about that My Summer car. Yeah, I'm on standard. Should I go back to town and switch out my chest? Because I have a couple others. I just got this one mainly for the sockets. Go back to town. All right. I'm at the forest encampment. I'm gonna go get some, I guess some gear. I don't know if the vendors like sell anything useful. This guy's got weapons. Here's a chest. Do I need something with armor? Oh, this warplate armor is nice. 1 green and 2 reds. 216. Obviously it's gray, but I can upgrade the quality, right? This is warplate. Energy shield is needed for a witch. Wait there and I'll help you. Okay.
Travel far.
Then I have a couple of these 48 armor, 57 armor chests. An evasion rating chest with 112 evasion rating. Stun and block recovery. They at least gave you a boombox? You got a boombox, car spray? Wow. You got a boombox? Nice.
What?
This guy sells weapons and armor, but no gems.
Travel far.
Yena. One of these sells gem. Here we are. Physical to lightning support. You said it was a blue. Herald of Thunder. Tempest Shield. My two name Eludar. His name is Eludar. E-L-U-D-A-R. What is it about the Val quest? I've gotten this far before, I think. This could be a good weapon to switch to while we're waiting. 18 to 35, 16 to 30, 17 to 32. This one actually has quite a bit of damage. Maybe we'd replace the axe. Dash, molten shell would have to change. What, with flesh and stone? Or blood and sand? Ooh, this is a gem I just got called Reeve. Can I type it down there? Yeah. Eludar. Adds 1 to 2 physical damage. Adds 1 to 6 lightning damage. Accuracy, accuracy, and light radius. Okay. From Teresa Vespula, invite me. This is Hempberry. Okay.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
How would you do this? Invite. Slash invite? Teresa _ Vespula? Ah, there we go. Bring up the chat and right click the name. It's a right click the name thing, oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna add you as a friend. And I don't know if you need me to go somewhere or just wait here. Car Sprite Jackal says, I'm listening to some sort of reality show or something on my summer car. And like, are you at the house on watching your TV? Look at the flames. I want to get that, what's it called? The Bloodborne pack. You're a level 84? Unleash! Hey, thank you. Well, do I need to give you something? Should I get, do you want an orb of augmentation? Is there... Oh, this requires level 38 though. I'm not quite there. You're gonna get me some armor and no. Oh wow, I appreciate that. I will be. Yeah, I'll plan on hitting hopefully 38. Car Sprite Chaco said, no, in jail listening to a show. You got 9 days left till you're free? I was wondering how you had time to type while you were playing that, because every time I'm playing my summer car, there's usually a lot of things to do. Wow. Unleash support gem. I want to see if I can find a way to socket Reeve. I may want to add it to something else. Close combat support. Oh, another trade. This is the Scholar's Robe. Okay. And this is meant for a duelist? 11% energy shield. Energy shield 43. Oh, okay. So, put that one on. And then I could put my Orb of Storms there. I wish I could put that in. I need more blues. I don't know if I have any blue support gems. Rune Track Slippers. Oh, wow. Thank you. So I'm going all blues? I've generally just been using green and red gems all this time. And these are blue on blue on blue. Wow. You can adjust the colors with chromatic orbs. Okay, that's most likely what I'm going to probably need to do. I know I have some too. Orb of Alteration, Orb of Transmutation, Orb of Augmentations, Chromatics. I got 9 chromatic orbs. Gravy. Which one are you, Vespula?
What?
Or do you need to not even be close to trade? I was just wondering how you were trading to me. I didn't see you anywhere. Oh, there you are. Wow, you're like a ice crown blood warlock in like male armor. Is there a way to inspect people? Spectate. Oh, that's not it. You're now queued to spectate that account. Whoops. I right click you on the party box. Oh, I see. I accidentally spectated you. I don't know what that's gonna do. I'm gonna throw some orbs at these items here to see if we can get some
Speak.
different color sockets. I need to get rid of some stuff though. I'm gonna look at that sword a little harder later. I think we're good on these things. So that should give us room to work with our inventory. The crown is a transmog of the crown of Solara, but blue. Ah, okay. I'm looking for a weapon for you. Okay. I'm swords and axes, one-handed swords and one-handed axes, because I'm specialized into dual wield and all my gyms work with swords and axes. I appreciate this though. Thank you. You don't have to do this for me. I appreciate the help anyways. Let me store some stuff so I can get some more room here. And I think I may just sell the rings. I don't know. Cold resistance, 2 to 4 physical damage. Increased rarity, that's not bad. Yeah, let's do that over the mana one. Then a 2-stone ring. Fire and lightning resist. 2 to 22 lightning damage. Plus 7 to all elemental resist. Let's try that one instead of this one. Okay. So I can get rid of these rings.
What troubles you bring now?
Sell the rings. Accept. And stash them. Car Sprite Jackwheel said, they gave me cigarettes to keep my stress bar down. They only gave me 1 tray of food so far. They gave me bread, mashed potatoes, pea soup, and a glass of milk. Dang, son. You really in prison. Alright, let's get these off. And let's roll these. I may have to actually take them off to do that though. Only Cum says, shut the mouth please. Thank you. Oh, we changed 1 blue to a green. That changed 1 blue to a green. Ah, that changed it back to a blue. That changed it to a red. Oh, the green moved. There's a red. This hurts. Gotcha Doe said, practicing for new league? Yeah, I'm trying to get more familiar with the game before the new league drops. And it's a struggle. Ah. Oh my god. I have 1 left. At least I have the reds though. Static strike. Oh no, I need some greens. We're gonna have to do some finagling here. Those are the items though. I need red and green mostly. Terissa's trading me? Oh, it's a war sword. Thank you. That's the other type of sword I have here. This one is significantly better though. Is it? I think they're the same actually. I don't know if that's actually a sword I was looking at. This is another one. I have one as well already. Oh, but the sockets I see. I don't have enough space to accept this trade. Alright, give me a minute. Let me play Tetris here. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, my bags. That should be good. But yeah, I have a Doomsbite War Sword. I can, let me give one of these back to you. And I'll take the one that has the red socket that you got there. So, those are 2 red sockets. Ooh. Is it okay if I give you the 2 socket one? There we go. Thank you. Yeah, that gives me more options. So now we can flesh and stone. Honestly, let's see. Maybe there's another way. Blood and sand can go here. Oh, we got a trade. Oh, another one. All right, thank you. I'm gonna look at these and try to set this up in a smart way. So obviously static strike, I want to modify that with onslaught, and I do have another modifying. I have bleed support and maim support. Since we have something that already causes maim, we'll enhance that with more maim. No, same one, but added a socket. Oh, thank you. And the sockets are linked. Wow, how are you doing that? I would like to do that as well. So we got static strike currently being buffed with onslaught and maim, and I'm going to put that in the main hand. Now I don't know if that's the best of the ones I got here, but the sockets work, so I'm happy. Blood and sand is something I would rather not have, where I could actually link some other stuff. So close combat support and vengeance is going off. Hempberry says, I use fuse orbs to link them, and I use jeweler orbs to add socket. Right, but it's random, right? So there's a chance that it doesn't work the way you want. Carspy says, I'm trying to get to the top bunk because there's a window. Are you actually in prison for 6 full hours? Like 6 real life hours? Or is it like in-game days or something like that? It was an accident. He said when he first said he got put in jail, try to see how long he said it was. Can't find it right now. And I heard your chat earlier. Jeweler's orbs. Oh, okay, yes. All right, let me finish linking this. I think I have more precision, or onslaught rather. Cleave. Infernal blow's pretty good. Chance to bleed support we can modify. Let's see. Vengeance is the one that was popping off automatically. We have close combat support, and then I could throw a bleed support on it. Or I quite like Preferate. Maybe I'll switch Preferate out. Instead of Vengeance, we'll go Preferate. And then Vengeance can go up here with Onslaught. Yeah! And then we got Preferate with close combat support and chance to bleed support in the offhand. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do some rearranging here. We have that strike is being buffed 2 different ways. That's static strike getting main support and onslaught support. And then on the offhand, we're gonna put Preferate. Vengeance is something that's gonna automatically pop off, so that's fine. Lacerate, precision, reeve. Where's our dash at? Here's our dash. We need a green for dash, and then molten shell would be nice as well. Dang. Okay. Orb of Storms is good for popping off our Oh, we got a trigger. Oh, wow. Thank you. These are orange quality. This is a maximum life coral ring. These are like level 20. Intelligence, lightning damage, mana regen, lightning damage converted to cold damage. And spells have a 100% chance to shock frozen enemies. That static strike with Orb of Storms is going to be nasty. And then this one adds fire damage. All this. Dexterity and intelligence, crit, life, mana, stun block recovery. Oh my god. And you know, that's actually probably going to be something that I spec into now since you gave me that stuff. I'm right here next to Primeval Force, which is all elemental damage and flash stuff. I may do that. That Brotherhood ring is expensive, so never get rid of it willingly. The Brother ring. Call it the Brotherhood. Okay, yeah, the stats, I mean, being a noob and a novice that I am, I could see that that's actually pretty OP. And then Carnage Heart Onyx Amulet. This is a corrupted item. Plus 14 to all attributes. Plus 35 to all attributes. Oh my god. Energy Shield, reduce maximum life. All elemental resist. 1.4% of physical attack damage is leaked as life. And there's extra gore. Versus dexterity and intelligence and crit. I'm gonna roll with that for now. And then I'll chill. I'll use this one situationally. The amulet's idiot proof, so you don't accidentally corrupt it. Okay. What does corrupting mean though? Carspice says in-game days because I sleep a lot. Should I just make a new game? I would. I mean, it depends on how far you got. If you got very far, then don't make a new game, but use Val Orb using this on your items. Okay. Val Orb corrupts an item, modifying it unpredictably. Oh, okay. So since you already have corruption on it, you can't use a Val Orb on it, so you don't ruin the stats. Got it. These orbs corrupt your shit. It either bricks it or gives it no change or changes something on it. Oh, okay. So it's just like gambling new stats. Right on. Excuse me. You can't modify it after it all at all after it's corrupted. Okay. So we got blood and sand. I kind of want the molten shell, but honestly, I think there's another shield here somewhere. Lightning warp, magma orb. I thought I had a blue that was actually a shield. This one, kinetic bolt. No, that's a projectile. Magma orb. Let's talk to Helena.
Farewell.
Dina. Here's a blue and a red. Physical to lightning support. Here's a Tempest Shield. This is the one. Spell lightning, chaining duration. Enchant your shield with the power of the storms, which slashes out, dealing arcing damage to attackers when you block them. Oh, okay. You have to block. Herald of Thunder. Channeling lightning through your hands. Nah, brah. Think I'm okay anyways. Bloodlust support. I got plenty of reds already. It's kind of my problem. Need, what is this? Oh, a shield. Really? Should I be making an alternate? Increase movement speed, accuracy. I think I might need to be making an alternate spec. Like this, right? What do we got? Dash. Oh no, we need dash somewhere. Press X to swap weapons. Let's go with, am I overwhelming you? It's a bit. I'm trying to keep up. But it's all good. I think I'm hanging on by a thread here. Alright, so we got an offhand we could switch to here. And honestly, I'll probably put Vengeance into that. With some onslaught support. And dash. I think I want dash somewhere else. Onslaught, lightning strike. Fireball can go. Let's put fireball here. Actually, yeah, fireball there. So we have a blue available here. This is onslaught, lightning. When we can, we're gonna put unleash on that. Actually, here I believe cold to fire support. I could put that here on this. Okay, this is the idea I have. Lightning strikes being onslaught supported and cold to fire support. Supports any skill that hits enemies. The Damnation Dome Iron Mask. Holy cow. How do you know which items are for what classes? Because you said the scholar robes and the boots, slippers here, they're supposed to be for the duelists, but I would imagine a duelist being like a leatherware or something. Or maybe it's just the sockets, or like, what do you go by? The stats? Strength, dex, intellect? I am kind of set up that way, I guess. Now what I don't get about this is it looks like this gem is a blue and a red gem. Oh, what's up, David Scroggins? Welcome back to the stream, man. You're gonna make a new game, Car Sprite, did you? Or are you still playing the same one? I'm being schooled right now by Teresa, teaching me some Path of Exile basics, I guess. Evasion can only take you so far. When it comes down to it, when it all comes down to is add another layer of protection, hence the energy shield. Ah, okay, so I guess evasion eventually gets diminishing returns. Carsprite said he did make a new game. Oh, okay. Sad face. So this blue to red gem is cold to fire support. Does that mean it sockets in a blue? No, it sockets in a red. So why couldn't I put that on the weapon or the gloves here? Oh, because it's blue. I see. So let's put lightning strike. I need something with 2 greens. Here we go. Yes, let's put lightning strike on this weapon. We can take off fireball and throw it just on the gloves, I guess. We'll give lightning strike onslaught support, and fuck, I thought I was attaching it to a red there. How can we do this? We need 2 greens attached to a red. Where? 2 greens attached to a red. We got 2 reds attached to a green. 2 greens attached to a red. That's 1 green. Give me that sword back and I'll change that blue to a red. Okay. This one here. Trade? Remove gems first. Okay. Ah. Give it. Okay. Remove gems first. How do you guarantee that you're gonna change it to a red? Are you just dumping stuff at it constantly? It's a 1 in 3 chance. Yeah, so you just dump it at it, and 33% of the time you get what you want. Oh, wow. Not enough space. Let me inventory manage. And I can't move stuff in my inventory while we're trading. I'm sorry. Let's just dump some stuff on tab 2. There we go. You got it your first chance. Wow. All right, ready to go? Thank you. Man, the RNG, I bet you that gets frustrating. Because just as easily as it goes off without any problems, it probably becomes a problem. All right, so we said lightning strike, we said onslaught, and then cold to fire support. Yes. Okay, and that's in this setup, which goes to vengeance, which is more of a tanky one, which I like. And then maybe we'll get unleashed soon after that. Here's a pyre ring. What do I need this many rings? I have quite a few now. Cold resist, fire resist, increased burn damage. I see. Cold damage converted to fire. Right, because that other item was converting lightning to frost, and now this will convert frost to fire. Ignited enemies I hit are destroyed on kill. What the hell does that mean? Just in case you want situational. Oh, okay. Thank you. I usually try to make it like one size fits all if I can. But this gives me room to play. I really like that I'll be able to switch some stuff up and kind of see what kind of builds I can go for. Because there's like endless opportunity for builds now. Alright, so I really wish I had more blue support gems at this level, but I don't know if that's gonna be the case. Alright, I don't think you gave me gloves. This is the gloves I'm using. Strength, cold damage to spells and attacks, and then 50% of physical damage is converted to cold. This is like straight crazy elemental. And this is a ring, right? Okay, that's not a gem socket. Okay, so if we keep on, this is 45% reduced cold resist, ignite duration on you. I don't understand ignite completely, but I think I could get some fire stuff implemented somewhere if I might. Lightning. Okay, so let's switch out this one here for the one you just gave me. Cold damage converted to fire damage. And we'll keep on that theme of cold to fire and fire to lightning, or cold to lightning. It's a tick damage implemented by fire. Think poison but fire, right? A damage over time. Now, I know fireball will actually cause ignites, but could scorching ray or magma orb? Magma orb could be a good one. Those are kind of slow melee. Infernal blow. Yes, infernal blow. Okay, so we got a lightning set here. These are lightning. Preferate. Maybe I'll switch out preferate for infernal blow. The reason why I have preferate is for the blood to sand stance. I'm gonna try infernal blow. Yes, and go full Ellie. Any fire ability. Okay. So infernal blow will definitely work. 50% of physical damage converted to fire. I kind of want to go blow shit up now. This is gonna be great. Flesh and stone. Preferate. I mean, I guess I could still get preferate rolling. Reeve. There's so many options now. let's get dash. We need dash. And wow, I have so many different gym options that I can go for. Thank you for this. I want to actually put this into practice now and see what kind of fun we can have. Molten shell, let's get that. And set up our bars and drain our bags here. Let's just get rid of some stuff right there. And these are the this is not. This is the fancy, that's the fancy. This is not. This is not. I'm gonna make a tab for just my gems so I can find them. Gem. And this is the fancy. We're gonna hold on to these. And I could sell those.
Speak.
And then we'll take a look at how our build's gonna look as far as abilities are concerned. Now, obviously I want static strike on my left click. Dash, I like my W to be dash. My right click's gonna be that infernal blow. Oh my god! Silk gloves with 4 gems. And then 1,000,000 gems here. Teresa, what's going on? Mouse over each item to enable. Oh my god. Combustion, I saw that. Conductivity. Oh, thank you, Teresa. This is so much. All of them are support and curses. What? Gonna need some of them. Yes, thank you. Okay. So these are the ones I can't use. I won't even really bother looking at those because I'll just get sad. And as we level up, we'll unlock these. I'll skim for the viewers. This is a Unleash support gem. This is the one that she originally gave me. Blasphemy support here. Spell echo support. Conductivity. Curse on hit support. Added lightning damage support. And added chaos damage support. Now, if you're watching this later, you can pause and read all the tooltips if you want. Wow, Teresa. Okay, so we got elemental weakness here. There's a spell AoE duration curse. This curses all targets in the area, making them less resistant to elemental damage. That sounds like an opener. Elemental damage support. Let's just throw it in for giggles. And continue. Increase crit damage support. Now obviously this only actually activates off of no, this is an ability. That's not a support. Look at the gloves I gave you closely. Okay. 30% intelligence, 24 maximum life, 29 maximum mana, curse enemies with temporal chains on hit. What is temporal chains? Sounds like a time chain, so it's like an arcane slow ability. Sounds like an arcane lightning slow. And this is a curse. Oh, ambidexterity is gonna work really well with that, because I have all these damage with ailments while dual wielding stuff boosted. It slows their movement and cast and attack speed on hit. Ah, so it's super defensive, even though it sounds okay. So okay, let's find a way to use these. This is an actual support gem. This is a support gem. This is a move. This is a move. This is a move with a curse. This is a support AoE. This is a spell AoE duration curse. And this is a combustion fire support. Okay, so we need to support some blues. We can do that here. So let's see. Let's get an ability that we want to support. We'll pick 2. So cold fire lightning support AoE supports any skill that hits enemies or otherwise could apply elemental effects. Okay, so that's a support as well, right? Spell AoE duration curse fire. Curse all targets in the area, making them less resistant to fire damage and giving them a chance to be ignited by fire damage. So let's say that one, and we'll connect to it chance to freeze, shock, and ignite. That was a 100% one though, wasn't there? Crit strike, area damage, 10% more fire, 30% chance to ignite, 35% more area damage, 30% area effect. Ooh, 30% more area effect. Let's buff that with that. So we're gonna do flammability with more area effect, and it's gonna do more area damage, and it's gonna curse enemies with less fire resistance. Heads up, if you use Link Blasphemy to a curse, it becomes an aura. Link Blasphemy. Is that the one over here you were talking about? No, that's Unleash. Link Blasphemy. This is Enfeeble, Elemental Proliferation, Increased crit damage, Power charge on crit, Combustion. Keep in mind it'll reserve a percentage of your mana and make it an aura. Okay, you said Link Blasphemy. This is Elemental Weakness. What is Link Blasphemy? Concentrated effect. I'm not seeing Link Blasphemy. This one, Blasphemy support. You're saying if I link this one to a curse, it makes it an aura? Right, okay, I found it. I have one here. Do you want to trade me that one still, or? Hey, I'm down. I'm down. I'll have more flexibility and options. So that'll be multiple auras, taking up very many of my mana, I'm sure. Alright, so flammability. I found that combustion one. 10% more fire damage, 30% more chance to ignite, versus more area effect. Let's do more damage and play with area effect later. What is this? Herald of Thunder. I have one of those. Channel lightning through your hands. I have that in the stash here. Thank you though. Not that one. It's here somewhere. This one. No. I thought I had that one. Wrath. Cast an aura that adds lightning damage to your attacks and attacks of your allies, making your spells deal lightning damage. More lightning damage, rather. Okay. This is an AoE lightning spell. And we're gonna add a concentrated effect. AoE lightning. So Wrath, and this is gonna add more damage and more area. Or support skills have a chance to power charge on crit strike, or have more crit strike multiplier, or chance to freeze. Let's do that. So we're gonna do Wrath, which casts an aura that adds lightning damage to the attacks of me and my allies, making my spells deal more lightning damage. And I have that modified with 20% chance to freeze and no, that's an aura. That's not gonna work that way. So this is just a free one I could put wherever I want, like down here. Orb of Storms. Oh, Orb of Storms. I want that to have more area. Because I remember Orb of Storms thinking, this is kind of a small circle. More area damage, less area effect. A belt. Oh, thank you. Flash charge, reduce. Okay. That's better than my 20% increased physical damage. I kind of went from a melee guy to a caster, didn't I? It all happened so fast. But I'm still gonna be meleeing. This is weird. I'm gonna have to work through it and figure out how this is gonna play out. But I have no idea what's gonna happen once I get into combat. Alright, elemental elements, supporter skills spread to other enemies in a radius of 12. I think one of these was increasing the area. This is more area damage, but less of area effect. Power charge on crit, 4% more power per charge. Crit strike multiplier. So, do we have 3 blues connected anywhere? After we already switched one item that did have 3 blues? No, that's okay. We don't need to do that. Just flesh and stone, flammability, spell AoE curse. Alright, so I think we got our blues sorted. Now if there's anything else I can make. Spells, this is an enfeeble. Kind of just weakens them. Assassin's Mark, cursing all elemental, making them vulnerable to crit. Yeah, I see that one working well with the other crit stuff. This, with this, and this, no, this one. Could be a pretty decent crit build. I don't know, dexterity doesn't really offer crit, does it? So we have concentrated effect. So this hones in the effect of something, making it more powerful. I mean, Orb of Storms, we could throw it on ourselves and just stand right next to it. Yeah, we'll do that. Orb of Storms, and this is more just like up in the face meleeing people. I want to try this. This is going to be fun. Alright. Assassin's Mark, we could throw it out, but I don't think we quite need that. Crit strike multiplier, blood and sand. Is there another red we can move? What about this? Molten shell. It's a buff that adds armor. Can this crit? Base duration is 3 seconds, 171 additional. It does not recover during this effect. So 75% of the damage taken before the buff or life energy shield is dissipated. Equal amount of your armor, maximum reflects by 30% of the damage. So this reflects damage, but I don't know if it crits that reflected damage. What do we got? Increased area effect. Oh, that's a level 38. A ring of lightning. Cast crit strike on support. Okay, we'll put those here. We need to get leveled up now so we can use all of these, because I want to see how that works. I'm just gonna start going in and blowing some stuff up. Fireball, perforate, precision, accuracy. That's the aura. Lacerate, reeve. Okay, these gems, I'm gonna put them here for now, and we'll come look again when we are what level? That's 38, 38, 36. I'm surprised you haven't busted a nut by all the shit I gave you. I kinda am. I mean, I'll probably be a lot more enthusiastic when I see it blowing stuff up. But yeah, right now it's just a bunch of text to me. I haven't fully grasped or understood the meaning of it all. We'll get there though. So level 28 we need to check back. These are level 31s, 37s. This is 38. All right, let's go Craigasm on some folks. Let's get this up. I like these. I'm gonna come back and look at those. I like the enfeeble assassination mark curse thing. I want to go into poisons and crit strike and see how this like really plays. Because I got a lot of opportunities in my current build to like veer off very easily and pick up some crit strike and stuff. Maybe we'll play with that a little bit later. Let's see how our abilities are gonna work here. We got Static Strike, which is being modified by 2 different things. I'm gonna get my Orb of Storms going here. That's Wrath. Orb of Storms we're gonna stand in. Molten Shell, that's good, that's good. Elemental Weakness, curse all targets in the area, making them resistant to elemental damage. Or less resistant to elemental damage, rather. Oh my god. You're making a caster out of me here. Alright, we got Pledge of Hands Judgment Staff. It requires level 68. 113 strength, and I guess I'll probably have that much strength by the time I reach that level. I already have enough intellect. Chance to block while wielding a staff. Oh, Battle Mage. Socketed gems, and this has 5 sockets, mind you, are supported by level 30 greater spell Echo. Which, what does that mean? They like send another copy out when you do a spell? 140% increased spell damage and maximum mana. Wow. This is like a shaman. It's like a enhancement shaman or elemental shaman staff. By the way, now fully linked, so you will have to do that later. Okay. So there's a way you can actually link up these top ones to the bottoms and the bottoms to the top. How many would that take of those link items? Fuse orbs. I can't imagine. Probably it's going to take like 50, 60 of them. The 3 Dragons Golden Mass. This thing sounds sick. 30% all elemental resistance. Your fire damage can shock but not ignite. Your cold damage can ignite but not freeze. And your lightning can freeze but not shock. That sounds confusing. They just like shifted the effects of all your spells. And it says, what worries me is it won't ignite, it won't chill, and it won't shock. Yeah, that's a mind tangle of abilities. These are level 35 and 60. I'm gonna put these with the gems. We have future potential builds coming from those. And this is cast on melee kill support. Most support must support both a melee skill and a spell skill to work. The attack will still trigger a spell, or the attack skill will trigger a spell when it kills an enemy. Teresa says, but since you will be doing multiple elements, it will still do the ailments. Okay. The attacks will trigger a spell when it kills an enemy. Cannot support totems, traps, mines. Vow skills, channeling skills, and skills that reserve mana cannot be triggered. Supported spells have 20% more spell damage. Supported melee attacks will trigger a supported spell on kill. You cannot cast supported triggerable spells directly. Okay. That sounds interesting. That sounds good because in my mind, I'm sitting here doing, what is this ability? Infernal Blow. And while I'm meleeing them with that, fireballs are shooting out. Carspy said, yeah, I made a new game. I just got flipped on my way home. Oh no. Some drunk drivers. You gotta watch out, son. Okay. I'm gonna go try to blow some shit up. I don't know if, you probably can't come.
There'll be time for that soon
you'd
enough.
probably trivialize everything if you did. Do you wanna go? You wanna come? Alright, I'm going to the caverns. Ah, I can't get straight to the apex though, can I? Because my portal wore off. Yep. Alright, let's go see if I can stumble through learning some abilities here. Flammability. Do I have everything I needed equipped? Okay, so T, flammability. Curse all targets in the area, making them less resistant to fire damage and a chance to be ignited by fire damage. Control Q is that, Control W is Wrath. So I set up with RT, Control W, and then I go into Orb of Storms and Lightning Strikes. Man, I'm already in leveling. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna have much time for the setup stuff. So I'll just run in just waylaying. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. We gotta work our way through the whole instance again. Do you generally, like, fight everything? I mean, obviously at higher levels it's probably easy to fight everything, but I kind of just, like, skip until I see a special pack. I used to play Diablo, so kind of got a little bit of dungeon crawler know-how. Cold staff, bladed mace, don't mind if I do. And I also wonder if the loot's shared, or am I just taking stuff from you? I have all these ailments. I'm gonna try to throw something else out. Next pull. That was the flame strike one. Or flammability, rather. Maybe I'll just buff flammability. Molten armor. Flammability. Do you generally like loot everything and break everything, like the chests and the boxes and stuff? This is definitely a game where there's not a lot of information about things like that immediately available. I'm a juggernaut, bitch. I'm the juggernaut, bitch. Chest. A grand mana flask. I don't know if that's better than what I have. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm probably going to need more mana for this build. Or mana potions at least, or flasks. Dead end. Keep on heading kind of west, I guess. There's some lightning. All the minions, wow. Alright, here we are. The ancient pyramid. Was it my gear? That was the only thing that was holding me back? There's a chick here. Die! Curse, enfeeble. Don't run. I can never kill these before they disappear. Ah! We did it! I said we. That's cute. We did it! Go team! Scroll wisdom, don't mind if I do. I gather yellows. I don't know if that's something you're supposed to do generally. Quartz lawn. The catalyst. We got a Val orb just now. Divination cards help page unlocked. It's the first time I've seen something like that. Well, now that we're all elemental, I'm gonna start spending points in that elemental tree. Weapon element damage. Don't mind if I do. Alright, looks like it's down south here. Alright. Alright, Troy don't stand in the schmutz, yeah? Saw that portal squirrel. Ragaga, infernal blows! Portal scroll, it's grayed out. I see the shadows are leading us where we need to go. When we get back, I'll give you a portal gem. Okay. What's a portal gem, I wonder? Car Sprite says, just passed by a dead guy in a car. A dead guy driving the car? Ah, here it is up north. Infernal! He just blows them up. Here's the apex. Okay, here it is. Get ready, boys and girls. Oh God. Flesh and stone. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready. I get buffs whenever I dash, I think. Must have been a crash. Oh man. Car Sprite Jacko, for those of you that don't know, is my son. He's playing My Summer Car on Steam. Alright, let's lay down some debuffs. I'm gonna activate my Val Molten Armor. I have no mana. I'm using all of my mana for Oramus. Infernal. That was stupid fast. Holy cow.
Bet you like no other. I think I'm starting to like this ray blast.
I'm all breathing heavy. And I leveled up all my gems from that. Jeez. The pyramid's exit's now open. Wow, Val. What kind of build are you, Vespula? The city of Sarn. We're at the city of Sarn now. I think this is the next chapter. The Sarn encampment. Yeah, we're on the next chapter now. There's a waypoint. Teresa said, "This is my variant of the Infernal Legion build." Oh, okay. That's badass. You got like a ghost, spirit crab, bug, zombies, ooze, fire. What the hell? This is my variant of the doo-doo noob build. Rah! Now recently superpowered with gear. Okay. Let's find a way out of here. Yeah, I initially was opting for mobility and like melee stuff. I don't know. I'm not sure if I did well or not. You may be scaled down, but you still rape everything. Oh, it scales you whenever you're here, when you're with me? That's interesting. Wow. We just blew up that rare thing. This is crazy. Oh my god. Look at all this. Are the green skulls, is that chaos damage? What? You're waiting? I read that. Oh, not driving like dead. You just saw a guy that also has a dead guy in it. Oh, okay. My bad. That's kind of disconcerting. Oh, I didn't read the book. Let me read the book down here. Ancient graffiti. Okay. There is a door over here. This is your gear. You have femurs of the Saint's primordial staff. Doesn't show your sockets though, huh? Chevroni's wrappings, occultist vestment. Honor glance circlet. Solaris circlet. Oh, honor glance Solaris circlet. The triad grip mesh gloves. The siege breaker heavy belt. The Avarath's hooves goat hide boots. The skull nail two-stone ring. The entropy grip two-stone ring. And the eagle scabbard jade amulet. Holy cow. I'm gonna go back and read all the details of this when I watch the stream later. You hear a moose cars? My son's playing my summer car. Supposedly there's a multiplayer mod for it. At some point, I'm gonna have to buy it so we can run together. Because I actually like my summer car. I did a little series on it on the Elude Stalwart channel on YouTube. But yeah, I think that game definitely worth checking out again at some point.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Oh. I'm loading, I guess. Okay, yeah, I was. My gems got upgraded. I can't dash or movement speed. Oh, look. Let's see how we look now. Got like a purple shirt, some purple boots, then a doo-doo brown leggings with the iron mask. Because you're in town, that's why you can't use spells. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, like, why do they disable your movement abilities? I guess we'd probably be lagging out if everybody could use their spells. Oh, the ascendancy thing. I remember that. This is how far my last character got. I think this gets you to like level 38 or so around here. And then the rest of the game I think is new to me past this.
I've no time for
Right,
babysitting.
let's talk to
What is it?
the
Domino's
NPCs.
Now you're a familiar face.
Sell the war staff. These are just items I was looting while we were running. A plague mask. So how do I know what items to be looking for as far as like wearing appropriate items for my class? 185. Yeah, we can get rid of these.
Good luck to ya.
He gave me a giant mana flask in exchange for those. Oh. You have to take priority to a build you are envisioning. Right, okay. So I kind of made it to where I wasn't really committed to any one thing in the build so far, other than dual wielding. I want to dual wield definitely. It's dexterity mostly. And I think now I'm gonna move into ailments and elemental damage. Just recently, I just put 1 point into the elemental thing, but there's also all these other little sides that I can take branching off of this along the way. For example, I could probably go into charging offensives, channeling skills. Yeah, I don't know if I'll pick anything channeling. I like most of my moves to be kind of like instant cast melee abilities if at all possible. Not all builds can work for certain classes. The only class that has diversity to builds is the Scion. Okay, so as a duelist though, he starts as like a sword dual wielder, right? It's got like a pirate guy, yeah. So I'll be like an elemental dual wielding weapon damage.
There'll be time for
and
that soon
mobility
enough.
too. Like mobility for me is something I've kind of spec'd into. A fencer per se, yeah. He's like a fencer. I think I've explored all of this town already. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna go bio. I'm gonna step away for a minute, and then when I come back, I'm gonna complete the labyrinth, and travel to the city of Sarn. Actually, I might chill on the labyrinth. I don't know. I'll probably do the city of Sarn. I don't know. I'll be back though. I'm gonna go bio right quick. What do we got? Oh, flasks. Thank you. Oh, these are higher level, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. I'll be right back. Real life? In real life? John just passed out. Sleep. Y'all stayed up all night, didn't y'all? Crackhead. He's almost not all day. Uh-huh. Alright, let's go back. Alright. Sorry about that. I have returned. I probably could have told Teresa before I left. My bad. Portal. Oh, right. You said a portal spell. This is a spell? Place it into your socket. Wow. How is that? That's... Where did you get this? Is there a place like... Do bosses have drops? Like, is there a place you could just go farm for certain things? Say goodbye to portal scrolls. Yes. He said, say goodbye to portal gems. I mean portal scrolls. Thank you. Where is it? Is it any color? Can you just put it wherever it fits? Let's put it there. Yes. I'm gonna add it to onslaught so I can portal and cause an onslaught of portals. Alright, control E. Let's try control T because I might accidentally hit control E. Control E could actually be something else though. What ability do we not have bound? Let's say E is that one. Control E could be... Yeah, we pretty much have everything else bound, it looks like. E... Maybe we'll make Wrath that. Wrath will be control E. And then control W is just a dash again, I guess. Too bad you can't control middle mouse button. That'd be easier for Flesh and Stone and Blood and Sand. Okay, so what is something we could do that's interesting, Teresa? As a level 27 running with a level what were you, 60 something? Yeah, there's no way to inspect. You can put the portal spell in the middle mouse button.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
And there are quests. Okay, I do have quests. I can do the quests. So we have the Lost Love. We have found Clarissa in the city farm, but not Tolman. Defeat the guards to rescue her. And then we had the Lords Labyrinth. So this one's actually the city of Sarn to the east. So we'll just teleport to the city of Sarn. And the labyrinth, I realize, is always there. We can always go back and do that one. Follow me. Okay, going back. You are up there. Okay, I'm coming.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
I'm coming. The slums. Ah, we're gonna slum it up. Let's go slum it up. It's so crazy, all them creatures. Jeez. Just wrecking. I'm just out for a stroll. I'll try to get some hits off on something. Oh, I can switch weapons, I forgot. Oh, I'm gonna have to remake all those. Silver grating. It's locked. Oh, okay. Ancient graffiti. Oh, I've already seen that one. Okay. Let's try to at least get caught up to see what's going on. It's like you're literally just running through and your pets are decimating everything. Let's let the pets do all the work. We have a plus 50%, minus 50%. No, they're plus. Okay. So since we're in a party, we're getting 50% more currency, other items, and rarity. And we have 50% more normal monster, magic monster, rare, and unique monster life and damage. Ah, so there is somewhat of a scaling. Corrupted. This monsters cannot be stunned. Is this an instance? The quarantine quarters. Oh shit, shit's just popping off here. Oh, an orange item, a chain belt. Let's stick by Teresa. Oh, I got it. By the time I start swinging stuff. Alright, let's oh damn, already dead. Come on. Ah, Val, Storm Call, Cold Snap, Rain of Arrows, Onslaught, something or another. Oh, I just realized my shield's really big. The slums. What is this? Do we click this? Val letter. Yeah, it looks like we clicked that. So that was that whole dungeon, huh? Wow. White. Oh, look, I got an ability point I can spin. Let's further spec into this. Do we want to go 5% chance to freeze and shock ignite, increase elemental damage, or just increase? Let's do this one. 5% chance to freeze, shock, and ignite. Okay. Teresa said, up to you. Right on. I love that infernal blow, actually. Quite good. Tink, 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 tink. Now, I realize gems are upgrading. Is that just because the move or the ability that you use the most gets ranked up? Like, more damage, more mana costs? Here's the crematorium. No, your experience acquisition. Oh. So as I gain experience, these are ranking though. There's like a little, you see the gems get experience like I do, right? So that makes them level up too. So it feels like maybe it's more beneficial to just stick with the same abilities if you can. Yes. Oh, okay. I went into the crematorium. It says that you're DC'd or grayed out. Most gem level max is 20, but it's scaled to be 4 times powerful. Oh. There's like all kinds of screaming and shit in here. Oh, these guys. Alright, so we're gonna get some shield. We're gonna get some buffs. And hit it. I think I did something. I don't think I did anything. I saw you took some damage, Teresa. Yikes. I saw that. So you blow stuff up, but you're still mortal. I am no god. Not yet, at least. We can get hit. Yeah, I see. I kind of picked up some shield stuff, like with the molten shield. I think my blood stance might offer something, I'm not sure. But I felt kind of tanky in some situations. It wasn't until that last boss that we fought that I actually felt like I was way out of my depth. Because somehow I was just getting one shot, which it could have very well just been a mechanic that I didn't notice that I wasn't avoiding properly. What is this? The Wretched. There's like a card there. Alright, where are we going? There's a little quest marker over here.
That somber expression doesn't become those fetching
Okay,
features
let's
at all.
mark it up.
Cheer up and dance with me.
Infernal.
Enough of this.
Infernal blow. Ah, yeah. Oh, I believe in traveling light, so I'm not going to be able to pick anything else up. So now what? Port to town? Oh, Sarn encampment, I see. Time to vendor.
What do you want?
Maramoa, can I?
There
No, I
is
can't.
nothing else.
Hargan, can I? Yes, I can. Oh, look, a scholar's robe. But I have the Maelstrom's Keep Scholar's Robe. Would it be worth learning this one or looking at it? Also, Onslaught Shroud Infantry Brigade. Nah. I'm just gonna hold the gear I have for now. Plated greaves. It's too much work to try to figure all that out each time. Clarissa sells magic items, by the way. Okay. Including gems.
Shame about the boy.
Okay, I'll check her out after I clear this. Chain belt I'm gonna look at. This is 1500 life? Oh my god! Okay, can't do it just yet. Alright, 350 mana is better than 250 mana. Why? I'm talking to somebody. Why? Oh, I'm not level 30. Okay. Level 30, level 30. Oh, that's why it was so much. These are higher level. What about this? Identify. We got a belt with the energy shield, intelligence, increased damage, mana energy, maximum energy shield, energy shield recharge rate. That's a pretty good bated breath chain belt. Whereas the one you gave me this one, right? Energy shield, stun duration, energy shield, life, regenerate life, mana, reduce flash charges. This one's better, right? I think it is. I think this is better than that one. Side by side, this one's a higher level. 17 versus the 18. This adds intelligence. Increased damage. It seems like this is the way to go. 26 extra energy shield. So 26 plus 17, whereas this is 18 plus 14. And then this one also gives 20% increased maximum energy shield. Yeah, this is a clear 50% increase. That's a clear winner. Yeah. And our shield got bigger. That's cool. I like the way the health globe does that. We have a giant mana flask. Okay, we can sell. We got a rain of arrows, a storm's call, Val spell AoE. Sets a market. There's all a green aurora borealis going off over here. Rain of arrows, storm call. Oh, you did that? So there's like these kind of like toys that you can get eventually, apparently. Kind of like alter your environment and looks. Okay, so I'm gonna store these for now so we don't have to waste too much energy refiguring everything. We'll go back to the gems tab and put these along there so I know they're not sorted yet. It's a usable one-time use microtransaction. Oh, okay. You only have 3 uses left. Oh, so how much? I wonder how much the microtransaction would. Does it come like? Do you get it in a pack or something, or is it just buying it off the store? I got quite a few of these cards. Val Orb, the Scholar, 5 times currency, pacifism. I don't know what all this is, what those are for. I could probably start getting rid of some of that stuff actually. I'm gonna put these with these. And then I'm storing these over here. And I think I could sell this stuff. Alright. Sell that one, because that's 250 mana. Right. And this is 136 mana. And sell that one. And then the Wretched, we have a Wretched card. What are the cards about? Alright, and you said I could talk to somebody that sells magic items over here.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Not Hargan, not Maramoa. Krigor. The divination cards allow you to claim the items on them. Oh, okay. So one was for a belt, the other was, you know, you need a certain amount. Oh, okay. I saw I had 2 of one type. I think it needed 5. I don't see the person you said I needed to talk to that had gems and stuff. Unless they're up here. No. There are 2 people that allow you to claim them. Oh, okay. I remember in one of the first towns there was somebody I talked to that opened up a book. It was like a purple book. One exists in Act 4, then there's the prophecy lady that you can have in your hideout. Right, okay. I wanted to sort these right quick. Let's see. With this one we had Cold to Fire support, Lightning Strike on that weapon. Oh, but what is Lightning Strike? Oh, this is Static Strike. Right, and then Lightning Strike on this one. So this should be Lightning Strike. What is that? Oh, I probably want that to be the right click though. This one to be Flesh and Stone. No, this one to be Blood and Sand. And then this one to be Flesh and Stone. Teresa said, want to see my hideout? Yeah, actually, I'm curious to see what the hideouts can become.
What?
Because I saw that there was like a customizable like palace. I don't have anything to customize it with though. So I'd like to see someone who's established in the game's hideout. And put these up here until level 30. I really appreciate all the help you've been giving me. You don't need to do it, but you've been doing it, and I'm appreciative. Right click my portrait and click to go to my hideout. Visit hideout. This should be cool. You can access the free for all PvP. all your minions and shit show up too. Okay, this is different. Your waypoint looks cool. You got like some tombstones randomly in the corner here. I like the lion statue. A giant crystal. Are these interactable? Is this like decoration? Fountain. A stash? Ooh, that's my stash. The Beastmaster guy. What is this? And you got like a room here? Oh, is that a fireplace or something? Looks like you can go upstairs. I haven't even really looked at my hideout to see. I don't really know what any of this stuff is, if you can interact with it or it's decorative.
Greetings.
I know you
Hello.
could talk to people.
Go with courage.
The lions are new though, right? That's something you've added, isn't it? Pretty cool, pretty cool. You can visit my hideout if you want. It's just like a basic, I ain't done nothing to it. So I'm sure you've seen it. So I am curious, like, I don't know what I've really got in mind to even compare. The sundial is actually on the map. What does this do? So many creatures. Look at him. He's nasty. Ugh. Oh, it's a mapping device. Okay. Yeah, that's what this, it calls my attention to your stashes, the crafting table, and the mapping device. So those are the interactable things, huh? Cool, cool. And the lion statue is a legacy. See, yeah, I thought so. 'Cause I don't think mine has any lions. You have 2 of them. A lot of it's interactable to me, but not to you. Ah, okay. Yeah, it makes sense. I shouldn't be able to go in your house and start rummaging through your fridge. Oh, but I can use my abilities in here? Rah! Take this, Teresa's hideout. Ah! No, please, don't taste me. Wow. It looks like as you start casting your shit, everything really starts popping off. I wonder how much stuff can actually survive that onslaught though. So you can actually see them all do their full glory. Yeah, it does. It's crazy. Alright, so I guess I'll put weapons in there. Flammability again will be T. And then R will be elemental weakness. Is that? I don't really need that though. Yeah, I do. Okay, let's make left click wrath. Well, with my summoning raging spirits, applying caustic ground in the battle, the chaos damage will debilitate them. And those skulls, the flaming skulls, are the raging spirits applying caustic or poison ground in battle. And it's doing chaos damage. Oh, okay. That's neat. Very cool. Cute. Let's make this W. Also, my skeletons can do the same thing. Oh. And there's like the explosive damage, which is like, is that fire? Is that combustion? Or ignite? Pop, pop, pop. Full-on toxic explosion. That's a passive node called minion instability. It's in the tree. Ah, okay. Okay. Alright, so Q will have to be that. No, Q's molten armor. Yes, I'm ready. I'm setting up my offhand, or my off weapons, my sword and shield abilities. So it's kind of like stalling to do that. Alright, back to the city of Sarn. This one's pretty straightforward. It's just stand in place and do lightning damage to everything. Blood and sand, there. Molten shell. This will be X. This will be X. Those are good. Alright. Kill Clarissa's guards. Ah, there's a banshee thing. I got it. Yes. I've not been able to kill those by myself. Oh, did you help me on that? I think maybe you, I didn't even kill that one just now. Frenzy. Arigato. Alright. Get Raga God. Lightning. No, you did. I didn't get there in time. Oh, okay. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Personal milestone. When you're able to kill the ghost. Oh, you were strong one. Probably time to lay some boogeyman traps. Okay. A cobalt jewel. Lightning tendrils. Crimson jewel. What is that about? A diamond ring. A ruby ring. Alright. The lightning tendrils, I was just thinking could go good. Yes, let's put lightning tendrils on the shield. Let's put that here on our offhand. That's being buffed by... Hold on. Is that getting onslaught support? So if the sockets are linked, am I understanding it correctly that if the sockets are linked, it doesn't matter if the gem's actually physically next to the other gem, it'll just benefit from all the support effects as long as there's linked sockets. Oh god, that's actually a little game changey. Wow, okay. So I got lightning tendrils now. Let's switch that. Let's switch lightning tendrils. And then this will be lightning strike. Okay. So this is my lightning side. And then my other weapons are my fire side. You'll notice my QWERT all stays the same. Ah, this is cool. So this is my DPS and this is my survivability. Which really, like, there's nothing survivable other than I'm putting on a shield. Yep, pretty much. Like that dash. Oh, Clarissa, here we are.
I don't mean to sound ungrateful.
I'm so distracted, I'm sorry if this is not interesting to watch or... I'm just trying to learn here. Alright, here's a portal scroll. Don't mind if I do. Honestly, I don't need portal scrolls anymore. They can still count as currency though, right? Sarn encampment. Oh right, Sarn encampment and then Momoa. Yes.
There'll be
Okay,
time
cool.
for that soon enough.
Right on. There's all kinds of stuff over here now. You'll wait here? Okay, cool. Go talk to Clarissa. I got a lot of people to talk to here. Harrigan's got something he wants to say.
Oh, it's Clarissa's. She's just.
I think
The slums
all
are
these side dialogues activate
know
quests
it's-
sometimes, so I'm gonna do those
Tolman's
as well.
dead then.
Alright, what do we got? Warlord's Mark. It's an AoE spell duration. Honestly, I have a lot of area modifying stuff. So I probably don't know. I don't know if I'll go with another one of these. Here's an aura called Hated. Extra cold damage based on physical damage to me and my allies. I don't really like the things that cap my mana though. Here's another Aura of Grace that adds evasion. Punishment. Spell, AoE, duration, curse. Physical. Curse all targets, causing them to grant a buff that anyone hits with melee attacks. The buff grants more melee damage and increased attack speed. That's pretty good. And it's a curse too. But again, it's like curses. Dread Banner, Pride, AoE physical. I think the one I like the most is this one, the punishment one. More melee damage and increase attack speed. You have to pick and choose. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which one would be the best. That I really haven't seen before that I could imagine being part of one of the builds that I've kind of started. Vulnerability, I think I'm gonna go with punishment. I like the way that sounds.
General Gravicius demands. Clarissa will weep for.
All right,
Hagen.
all
It's
that,
an offer.
all that.
If I knew how.
Done with that. Let's go over here and talk to Clarissa and the other one.
I need to give you some.
We have the sewer keys. Arigato. Oh, can I sell this stuff? Yeah, silk gloves. These are silk gloves, but they're okay. Yeah, no. Frenzy as well. We got Frenzy earlier, and Grand Mana Flax we can get rid of. Hemberry Phil says, "Do you have Discord?" Yes, I have Discord. Give me a second. We'll get that set up. At Elude Stalwart. Yes, that's it. At Elude_Stalwart. I'm hopping in now. I don't have the bot set up for that. That's not a bad idea though, because very often I've had to share my Discord, and it'd be a lot easier if that was the case. You could just type that message. All right, here. Create invites. Hold on, it's being grayed out here. Create invite. Copy. Here we go. All right, what's your Discord name and number? There's the link to the Stalwart Vanguard. That's the stream's Discord. My name and number is Elude Stalwart. It's that. Number 49 or 4698.
Those keys unlock the
I'd
gate.
see why you'd rather just
Sorry,
add the person than join the server though, because my whole list of servers all the way down. I'm not even active on any of those, but I still got stuff from BDO and guilds that I've joined and all this other stuff. All right, I see your friend request. Alistair Sigmund. All right, accepted. Yeah, buddy. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Watch yourself.
Yeah, this is way easier.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to talk.
Typing's no fun.
Sometimes it can get a bit redundant,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
especially if you're trying to get your thoughts to keyboard.
Death came to.
Your physical movements can only go so fast fast, you know?
Yeah, shit's happening around the area while you're playing and stuff.
Yeah, and the best way to
we
send
go.
a message is through the mouth instead of the fucking keyboard while you're doing shit, you know?
Right on.
There'll be time
I'm
for
just
that
about
soon
finished picking up all these dialogues and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're all
So-
quests.
Can't imagine what they're
Okay.
Gravicius is the mailed and bloody.
So how do you like the new setup of all the gear I got you?
So far, so good. I haven't really been able to just like go in and do stuff myself yet, so I think I'll probably be even more amazed then. But
Well,
it's
if you
fun.
want, if you want, when we get to the sewers, I'll I'll hold back myself and my minions while you go test out the things underground.
Right on. Yeah, it says go to what is it? Platinum Busts, Temple, Solaris Temple, and Ebony Barracks.
The busts are in the sewers, all three of them. You just gotta find the secret stashes for them.
Okay.
Yeah, so my minions are basically running their asses over with the nag train.
The nag train?
Yeah, nagging them to explosive death, basically.
Oh wow.
Basically, nag, bitch, bitch.
Right on.
So,
Yeah,
how's the damage coming along over there?
It seems pretty good. I just wiped that group. I'm gonna hit this box here and probably start getting ran over though.
Yeah, don't hit the box.
Oh, I've already done it.
Shit.
They got wiped though. That was nasty.
Okay, I'm coming back over here.
Okay.
Oh, you're lucky. I didn't think you could make it.
Yeah, pretty tanky, surprisingly. That molten shell on. These guys hit hard. I don't know what's going on here.
Well, you need to still level up some, and you need to you have to adapt your modify yourself periodically with the gear
Okay.
every so often. But it seems like it's manageable right now, especially with the ass and that gloves I gave you.
Yeah.
That one I gave you is a legacy one.
The Gentle Touch silk gloves.
Yes.
What is
The ass and
legacy?
It's a pair. It's an item that has effects to it, or has a lack thereof, or added changes that don't exist anymore.
Oh, okay.
In other words, those are the pre-updated gloves that we have now.
So, do those items get the grandfathered effects still? Like, are they like the cursed enemies with temporal chains on hit? Is that a legacy thing? No longer available?
It is available on the newer ones, but has also additional effects to the new ones. But it's also more expensive than the one you just got.
Ah, okay.
However, as I said before, anything that causes damage now has a global effect of the temporal chains.
Okay. Slowing things down and their attack speed and cast speed.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, the infernal blow does a lot of damage.
Yeah, now imagine if you combine Unleash with that.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Let's what level are we? 28. 2 levels. In 2 levels I'll be able to start unleashing.
And multi-strike if you can get your hands on one.
Multi-strike? I think
Yeah.
I got static strike currently. I notice it adds a static effect on me.
Multi-strike is a support gem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've given you enough leeway. I'm coming towards you now.
All right, right on. Yeah, I noticed that if I get that static strike buff, the static electricity on myself with a couple of static strike swings, I can switch to infernal blow and start blowing shit up after that and still have like
By
both
the
of
way,
the moves kind of synergizing.
Well, yeah. Also, the increased AOE support gem increases the area of effect to your spell too, to that ability too.
Yeah, I noticed my blood thing seems like it's got a larger effect.
Yeah,
And sand's probably crazy larger.
probably.
Yeah, it looks like it is. I know sand reduces incoming projectile damage. Spirited Shield.
Yeah, that Goldilocks was really no contest there.
That was actually a Goldilocks. I didn't even notice.
Oh, it was.
Wow.
It got raped by the rape train.
And Goldilocks, is that the green ghost? Or is
No.
that something else, like a rare?
Goldilocks is a term I use for gold elites, and those blue ones we saw, I call them Smurf elites.
Smurf elites, okay. So Goldilocks for the gold ones, Smurfs for the blue ones. That makes sense.
And it may not make sense by calling the purple ones this, but I call the purple ones the Oompa Loompa elites.
Okay. As long as you know which one's which. Is that general terminology everybody knows, or is that just your own way?
No, it's just my own.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
We
look
got
at
some
that.
Smurfs here. Oh, there was a
And
Goldilocks there.
Goldilocks.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's also unique ones. Those ones I just call them Rocky elites.
Rocky elites. Got it. Oh, smack.
Yeah, the fucking Karian golems.
There's a Goldie. Done. Okay.
Oh, I found more Smurfs than the Goldilocks.
Right on. I see a door. Do you generally
Good.
clear every level? Here's a Goldilocks up here.
I've already beaten all 10 acts.
Like, for example, this dungeon, there's a lot of the map uncovered. Is it worth going and exploring all that, or?
Well, not really, unless you want to try to level yourself up. But if you level yourself up too much, then your item acquisition will suffer a bit.
Oh,
You
okay.
You have to stick with the in the level of the area aforementioned.
That makes sense.
For example, right now, since I'm scaling to you, you're level 29. This is a level 26 area.
Uh-huh.
So you're up by 3 levels, which means there will be a deterioration of item find because of it.
So if you're over or under geared, you're not going to get the items you want for your level.
No, if you're over leveled, then your items won't good items won't drop as often.
Right. Oh, that's what I meant. Over or under level.
If you're under level, you can get some good shit.
Oh,
Drop.
okay.
But since I'm here, I'm basically raping everything in my path.
I ain't
It's gonna be
complaining.
hard. It's gonna be hard to do that. Yeah, there's actually we call it one of those labyrinth paths in here too. You'll need to access.
Okay.
It's one of the trials, I think it was called. Normally, this area is not explored unless it's for the trial.
Okay.
There is nothing.
I've not got any of the map uncovered, so.
Well, follow me then, because I see a valid area.
Okay. There's a red heart over there. Is that what you're
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, it's a valid area.
Okay.
See?
Let's see. Splitting entomb chamber. Click it.
Yep. I'm going.
Okay.
By the way, you saw that picture of that woman with the flames and the angry face with the 3 tits?
Yeah, like the Medusa looking chick.
Yeah, that one with the 3 tits with black nipples, that's Aziri, the queen of the queen of the Vow back in the day, before she, or queen of the Eternals back in the day before she was corrupted by the Vow.
So pre-corrupted. So she
No,
becomes corrupted at some point. Oh, blowing shit up. Let's click. Oh, that was just loot.
Yep.
Orb of Swarms, medium damage support. What else? Lacerate.
By the way, any superior gems you find have quality to them already.
They have quality?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see. Quality plus 6%. And that increases what, the amount of
It increases the
goodies you get from
effectiveness
it?
of the gem.
Val detonate dead. That was a gem.
Oh, by the way, gem cutter prisms are required to add quality to them.
Gem cutting prisms.
Gem cutter prisms. One
Okay.
gem cutter will add 1% quality unless you max it out in level and vendor the level 20 gem with the gem cutter.
Okay.
It turns into a level 1 gem of its kind, but with quality 20%.
Wow. I've not
That's
seen
about-
anything 20% quality. Let's say
Well,
like,
that's a vendor. It's a vendor recipe.
okay.
Another vendor recipe. If you find any linked equipment that has one of each color socket,
Yeah.
it will vendor into a chromatic orb.
Oh, okay. Ah, I'm getting wrecked.
I'm not.
I wasn't watching my the razors. It's chasing
Watch
me.
the razor!
Ah, okay, yeah. That's
Get over here.
I saw all your zombies. I thought that was a, a razor thing. Okay.
No, they're not razors.
Oh no!
If you saw it coming through you, you just run through it.
Yeah.
You know it.
One of them, I was sitting there running with it, and I was getting jacked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like getting bled on and get inflicted with bleeding and just running to make it worse.
Yeah. Just refreshing it. Hit
There
that
you
little
go.
teleport thing. Does that make?
Okay.
That's our trial of ascendancy thing. Is that what
Yep.
you were talking about? Okay.
Yep. You're good now.
Okay.
We can leave here unless you want to try to level up, but I don't recommend
good.
it because you're 27 right. We're at the map level 27 right now.
Okay. How do you know the map level? Where are you getting that from?
That's
just
located
already
on the top
know, or-
right.
Top
Where it
right.
says catacombs. Monster level's 27.
Catacombs. It doesn't say that for me.
It does. It should. It's right underneath it. It says monster level 27. Standard league. Short allocation. In this case, Texas, U.S. realm. I think that's yours.
I don't see that. Well, is there a toggle for it, or maybe I turned it off?
Maybe
an
it's
option.
off.
Overlay map tab. Oh, if I turn the overlay on, I see it. I see. Catacombs, monster level 27. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I keep the overlay map on so I can see where I'm going.
Okay.
A lot of people can't handle doing that because they can't.
It's
They
a lot.
have a hard time.
It's a lot going on the screen.
Well, yeah, but I also have ADD, so when it comes to stuff like this, I have sort of gotten used to it.
Right on. I'm gonna teleport back. Oh, we got the ring, or the gym now.
Oh yeah. By the way, yeah, you got the waypoint.
Okay. I
Right
didn't even see the waypoint. My bad.
That's fine. I'll just activate my portal.
I used my
Beatles
the
powered
spell that you gave me.
Yeah, I just gave you a portal to the waypoint right here, back to the marketplace.
Cool. I got a skill from that. Now I'm gonna up Primeval Force, or activate Primeval Force. 10% reflected elemental damage taken. Damage with weapons penetrates 5% of elemental resistance. 20% increase elemental damage during any flask effect. Oh, during the flask effect. That's cool. 20% increased damage with attack skills. I'll probably grab weapon elemental damage as well to just fully spec out that ring there. Oh, which I can. Oh no.
By the
Okay.
way, make sure you 100% sure of what you plan on doing because it will be expensive later to undo. If you do something wrong.
Oh shit. I actually
Spec-
I plan on
Specking,
I'm gonna play this guy until the release of that next league, and then we're all gonna start over then, right?
yeah, me too. That also means that I'm not gonna be the rape train anymore.
Right. If you need somebody to run with, man, I'm looking for people to run with. Or
I
I'm
don't mind.
still
I
learning.
don't mind running. Yeah, I don't mind running with you. Besides, I plan on bringing back this build anyway. I only
Bringing it
had
back?
like, yeah, I have in the league. I only had it for 2 weeks. That's not nearly enough time for me. Fuck that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I built this within the 2-week span.
Oh, okay. And this is it in a build that you looked up? Because I'm actually, I'm wondering if I need to look up my build. Because I built
my build.
So you know already kind of what to prioritize when you're making your builds and what to go for?
To a point, yes, but as I said before, I like to prioritize the witch because I know the ins and outs for the most part of what to do with her.
Yeah.
And besides, I have an affinity for spellcaster classes.
Okay. I was just kind of going for things that would operate with any gems because I honestly didn't know what gems were in existence.
Okay. Here's a lesson about these kind of games.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question for you.
What's up?
If you were in a fantasy world, something similar to this, or something that has fantasy elements with magic and shit,
yeah,
what kind of class do you see yourself as?
I'm almost always a melee, so warrior, paladin, rogue, like those types.
Just so you know, there are subclasses.
Okay.
For example, a spell sword. A spell sword is a person who actually prioritizes sword play with some destructive magic as well as support.
Yeah.
That's what a spell sword is. So there's that one, for example. And there's also a warrior monk, which prioritizes in defensive as well as healing factors and smite magic for the undead or the damned.
Right. That's what I would consider a paladin. And the games
No, paladins are actually something heavily different.
Okay.
Paladins do have a similar outlet, however, they also have a priority on tankiness and defensive capabilities against those of the cursed, damned, and undead.
Okay. I feel kind of like a spell sword right now with the weapons and the area effects and stuff. The way this guy seems to be playing right now. But I don't know, like I'm probably gonna look up a build for the next league if they have any, and just do a cookie cutter initially just to kind of learn.
Don't do a cookie cutter. Don't.
Should I freestyle? So what are some rules I can follow if I try just like making my own up, so I don't overextend or?
Well, since you do have some kind of thing about warrior class, apparently two-handed builds seem to be getting a buff this time around.
I'd be down for that. That two-handed build sounds pretty fun.
So yeah, I would prioritize on a two-handed type build of some sort.
So that wouldn't mean I'd pick a duelist. I'd pick what base class? The cleric? Or is there somebody better?
Templar can pull it off. Let's see. Not the fencer type, no. Berserker type can pull it off.
Oh, there's
Scion
a berserker.
can pull it off.
Okay. Scion. I don't know if I know any of these. Is there a way, can I just look at the character select?
You can if you like, but hold on, let me add you to the okay, you are on my friends list, okay, so go ahead and try it.
Okay. What's up, son? Okay.
By the way, the Scion's not available for you the first time through the playthrough.
That's what I was wondering because I didn't remember the Scion from the selection.
Well, then you have to free her from the Tower of the Gods here in Act 3. Once you do that, she becomes usable for you for the rest of this account's life.
I see. So there's the Templar, the Shadow, the Marauder's the guy you were talking about, right?
Yeah, I call him Berserker for short. The Marauder and the Templar are highly usable in regards to two-handed. The Templar is more suited towards magic. Marauder is suited more towards warrior.
Maybe I do Templar then.
But you can manage it for both of them for a spell sword. But also Templar is also highly usable for totem builds as well.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the totems, but I don't know. I'm not
I'm
sure
just
what
saying.
all the totems are involved with.
Well, it's
Maybe I
actually
could
quite
be-
easy. It's actually quite easy. You just use a magic totem and link it to a spell that you want to use.
Oh, and it
And
auto drops.
it auto drops the spell
Oh.
on its own. And add increased duration spell to it will keep it out for longer.
That would be cool.
And if you're using an AoE type of spell, then increased area of effect gem linked to it. And let's see, if you actually wanted to add additional effects to it, Unleash would also work for spells of that caliber as well, or Spell Echo.
Okay.
And faster cast rates also work too, make it proc faster. Also, additional damage or status ailments to it can also apply to it as well.
Okay. So
could
it sounds
also-
pretty versatile with the totems.
Yeah, totems are very versatile for all sorts of magic. You can even summon raging spirits with the spell totems.
Okay.
But you would have, in order to do that, you would have to veer the Templar into the Witch's Tree.
Okay. And yeah, that's right. He has his own tree. That's what I wanted to see. Now, okay, he starts off with strength and intelligence path.
That pledge of hands I gave you would very well suit the Templar. It's also usable for the witch, but
I
it
actually
takes
didn't consider that.
but it also takes some creative thinking to get it to work.
Okay.
The only way to get make it usable early on, as soon as possible for the level, and if you lack the strength for it, is you have to get the amulet. I call it the Holy Grail of amulets for such a case. It's called the Astramente's Onyx Amulet.
Okay.
What its effect is, it adds a massive buff of all attributes. It can proc up to its affix, its prefix effect can go up to 20, and its affix effect can go up to 100. So a perfect roll would give you additional 120 attribute points added while it's equipped.
Dang. Yeah, that's the Holy Grail. Aptly named.
Yeah, I named it that for a
Right
good
on.
reason.
Yeah.
120 attribute points of strength, intelligence, and dexterity. It's a very highly diversified item to use if you're pulling off some kind of complex trick of a build involving a class that is very restrictive.
Yeah, that'd be very gratifying getting those when the stars align effects and blowing shit up.
I think I have an Astramentis I can give you. It's not perfect roll, but
when you're doing your builds, do you go more for like the golden circle kind of hub? I don't even know what to call them. It's like there's obviously like the minor stat ones, but then there's like these golden circle and even like seal effect. I don't have the language to describe what I'm looking at when I look at these trees.
you're talking about the blow up nodes, so to speak.
Yeah, are those your priority? Finding moves that, or finding builds that target a specific number of those? Or is it literally a point by point figuring out what works for your current build or your current gear?
In this case, you have to prioritize on what do you want to add to the build itself. And
Okay.
such big nodes like that are basically what I call destination checkpoints.
Right.
And what leads up to that will also differentiate what you get for the build itself.
Okay.
However, the best way to do it is to what do you call it? Hang on a second, I have to put something away.
Okay.
The best way to deal with it is to try to figure out the best path to get what you want out of it.
Okay.
So if you pick the right path, it'll make the build that much easier.
Okay. I think it's just going to be a matter of just getting familiar with everything as I as I continue to fail to make good builds, I'll start to see some stuff that maybe sparks my curiosity in certain directions.
Well, if I were you,
Path
I
of the
would
Warrior.
seriously work.
There are build calculators, right? Couldn't I can go like make one?
There are, but I can never get them to work, so I just go by instincts.
Okay. Calculator. See, my instincts built that one build where the one I was just on, where it's just like all dexterity, and then I added onslaught and elemental damage to that.
Well, that's the problem. If you want to do specific, spells that are derived from a different tree, then you're gonna have to what I call diversify your abilities into a sort of hybrid effect. Because certain spells actually require certain attribute, and if the class you're using does not coincide with the attribute towards the we call it the spell you're using, then you're gonna have to lean. You have to lean more towards the element that you're lacking in order to make it work.
Yeah, and that's probably just gonna water your build down the more you're leaning, right?
No, it only water your build down if you don't find a balance to it, and you're only doing it and you only lean, do a heavy lean towards two different attributes.
Okay.
However, if you try to do it with all three, then it waters down badly.
So you mean like strength and intelligence, or strength and dexterity, but not all three of them, right?
Not all three of them. You can have minor tilts towards that if there's certain support gems you want to use.
Yeah.
But skills-wise, no. Don't do that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to find the Astramentus. I can't seem to find it. Oh, hold up.
This is interesting. I'm looking at a passive tree calculator here. It has a highlight similar skills checkbox. But I think it froze. I think I see what you're saying, where it doesn't always work. Oh no, when I mouse over it does. It highlights similar skills. Love you, son. So if you head for a specific cluster, you can see other things that are similar in the area. They got them separated pretty well, though.
Oh wait, I forgot. You have to add me. I forgot.
Okay. Add you. Oh, I see. I got you. I just created this guy to get a look at the build, the tree.
Actually, I want you to add me.
Okay.
Because if you're the party leader, then you get the most benefit out of this.
Okay.
Alright,
don't plan on leveling this guy though. Or just I'll level him when the new league starts. Whenever it goes live. How long do we got now?
Let's see. According to this, it's 11:55 a.m. and the Harvest League launches 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my end.
Okay.
So essentially 4 hours.
4 hours. Yeah, when I started the stream, it was 6 hours. So yeah, we're about 3.5 hours. Yeah.
4 hours. Well, actually 4 hours and 4 minutes if you want to get technical on my end.
Okay.
But if I were you, I would seriously get the Scion unlocked. This way, you can have access to her in the Harvest League.
Is that something I could do in 4 hours, though?
Yeah, with me here.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get back on Eludar. Actually, I have a level 38 Elude Stalwart. He's a shadow.
No, stick with the one you're using right now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, because I got all that shit from you just now, and I don't want to waste it. Or have to rebalance it all on the shadow guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, if you think we could do it, I'm down. Let's get rolling.
Shadows are more diversified towards dexterity and intelligence, with a slight lean towards strength with support effects.
I think I had my guy as like curses and poisons or something.
Well, as I said, you have to pick and choose which effects you want to have, whether it be curses or buffs. You can't have everything under the sun. Mm-hmm. And also, in order to add more, you have to take some nodes that offer reduced reduce mana reserves. There's only a few on this passive skill tree, but you can make up the difference and use finding jewels and working jewels over to have mana reserve reduction.
Okay.
That and also have an enlightened link to all your auras. And curses.
What link to all your auras?
An enlightened gem,
An
which I
enlightened
have
gem.
one for you, waiting.
Oh, okay.
The enlightened effect will not start working until it reaches level 2, and it only has 3 levels initially. But in order to get up to level 4, you got to corrupt it.
Okay.
But you shouldn't corrupt it until it reaches level 3 anyway. But I have a level 2 one ready for you.
Okay. What button opens the social party window? Or actually menu, here we go.
S, I believe it is.
S, yes. Okay, I got you. Invite.
I'm in the marketplace still.
I think I am too. Or am I not?
No, you're not. You're back in Sarn encampment.
So
There'll
hit.
be time for that
You have a
soon
portal
enough.
here. Here we go.
Yep,
Cool. I'm coming.
that's what she said. Here.
Cool. Oh, this is the one you were talking about.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Enlightened support gem. Got him. And I don't need to do anything with those right now, right?
Well, not really. The Astromentus I gave you is already corrupted. It's idiot-proof.
Okay.
It's best to have it that way. It's not the best roll, but it will offer you a massive benefit regardless.
Alright, thank you. Astrament's Onyx Amulet. Plus 80 to all attributes. And this one has 49 to all attributes.
Mm-hmm.
Attack damage.
It's a kissing cousin of the Astromentus amulet.
Okay. Don't mind if I do. Try it out.
It's funny how I said that.
A kissing cousin? Yeah. I caught it. Alright.
By the way, you shouldn't always heavily lean towards such effects, because eventually down the road you're gonna need to max out your resistances and defenses.
Okay.
In my case, I had to max out my elemental defense as much as possible. Chaos you can never max out.
Okay.
Well, hardly ever max out, not unless you prioritize that. But your fire, lightning, and shock fire, lightning, and cold resist will definitely keep you surviving in the long run.
Yeah, I haven't really been going out of my way for any damage reduction or spell resist or anything like that.
Well, you're gonna have to balance that with your balance your defense with your damage.
Okay.
So
I'll probably go down the dervish route then, because that allows me to block with my 2 daggers.
You know, consuming dark would actually benefit you.
Consuming dark?
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, you don't know? Hold up.
No, I don't know. Consuming dark. Sounds like, is it a spell?
It's an equipment. Hold on, I have to find it. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure I have a pair around here somewhere.
All right.
I may just get. No, I don't want to give this up. That was my first one when it came out in League.
Don't, man. I'm not worth it. I still gotta learn this game and play it for more than a few hours.
Here's a reason why.
Life leech? Oh no, I got my window open, that's why. Veranustra Valblade. 113 to 250 damage, requires level 64. 49% increased physical damage, adds 30 to 82 physical damage. Mana gain for each enemy hit by attacks counts as all one-handed melee weapon types.
Yeah, which means it'll allow you to use any one-handed melee weapon types, whether it be axe, mace, or sword, or dagger.
So, like, I have an ability called Preferate that I can't use if I have a dagger or fist weapon. Would this then allow me to use a dagger or fist weapon in my other hand and
Yep.
still use Perforate?
Yep.
And abilities that work like that. Wow, okay. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. I don't know the magnitude to how crazy yet, but
Well,
I get
this
an
one,
idea.
well, this one would suit you best for lightning. However, it's best for an AoE type lightning spell.
Mjolnir, for real? Got
Yeah.
Mjolnir?
Thor's hammer.
Yes.
Thor's
30%.
fucking hammer.
That's really cool. Strength and intelligence, physical damage, skill chain 1 times, lightning damage with attacks. It says 30% chance to trigger a socketed lightning spell on hit. Socketed lightning spells deal 100% increased spell damage. Is that socketed anywhere or socketed specifically on here? On the Mjolnir?
I believe it's socketed on Mjolnir, but I have to link it and add its max sockets to it.
Right, okay. You can add sockets to gear?
Uh-huh. Why? How do you think I was able to add sockets to the gear I gave you?
I didn't know you did. I thought it came that way. I was like, how does he get all
No,
these?
it didn't. All those I actually socket myself by buying it from the vendor, then socket it, then linking it, then coloring it. Then I use an alchemy orb on all the gear to get it what it has right now.
Wow. You got buku resources.
Well, this is over the course of a few leagues, but I have been out of practice, so
Oh, okay.
I've been out of the game for a while.
Yeah, me too, but I never really was in the game, if I'm honest.
Well, that's you, dude.
Yeah. That Shadow was the highest level character I had. I tried to do
Well,
the hardcore league, and then I always die, and end up in the standard league. Like the Brutus one-shot this guy, the one I'm playing now. Knocked me straight out of hardcore. I was like, dang.
Let me see. Where the hell is it? I know I have it. This would also benefit it as well.
Infernal Mantle of the Wild Silk Robe?
Infernal Mantle, Widow Silk Quill.
Widow Silk, okay. +1 to socketed fire damage gems, 25% increased fire damage, 100% increased global crit, 200% increased energy shield, damn. 15% fire damage converted to chaos, 100% increased spell damage when taken on low spell damage. It's moving when on low mana. Dang. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the 4 links since I would have a 6 link for my 6 socket.
My son's getting antsy. I haven't fed him breakfast yet. I normally only stream for like an hour, so it's been 3 hours. I do want to run with you, but I'm gonna shut my stream down and feed him and take like a little, maybe 5-10 minute break. I want to eat some breakfast.
Well, hold on. I want to give you the stuff before you get off of here. I'm just trying to find where the hell it's at.
Okay.
I have 40 stash tabs. I'm trying to figure out where it's all at.
All right, no hurry. I'm just gonna shut the stream down while you're doing that. So
Okay.
with that, folks, we're gonna wrap up today's episode of Elude Stalwart Plays Path of Exile with what was your name again? I'm sorry.
Well, you can call you can either call me by the Twitch name or you can call me Teresa.
Teresa. Yeah, aka Alistor.
Teresa Vespula.
Teresa Vespula. Yeah, so until next time, peace. See you later, Teresa. I'm gonna be here still.
I know. Where the hell is it? I know I saw it in here. Anyways, yeah, you have a tendency of finding some very interesting names. Oh, I found one.